everyone, and welcome back to Catharsis Inc. Since Valentine's Day is this coming Sunday, I thought it'd be great to talk about love languages this week. And this video isn't just for people with partners, but also single people, because it's important to know your own love language and how you would like to be loved. So I will be talking about the definitions of each love language, how to communicate with people with each love language, things to avoid, and what you can do for these specific people in their love language. So without further ado, let's get started. The first love language is words of affirmation. People with words of affirmation as a love language value verbal acknowledgments of affection. So frequent I love yous, compliments, words of appreciation, verbal encouragement, and often frequent digital communication like texting and social media engagement. How to communicate with them. Encourage them. Give them words of affirmation. Appreciate them. Empathize with them. And listen actively. Actions you can take to show them your love. Send an unexpected note, text, or card, and genuinely encourage them, and do it often. Things to avoid: not recognizing or appreciating their efforts, and non-constructive criticism. The second love language is gifts. People with gifts as a love language feel loved when people give them visual symbols of love. It's not about the monetary value, but the symbolic thought behind the item. People with this style recognize and value the gift-giving process, the careful reflection, the deliberate choosing of the object to represent the relationship, and the emotional benefits from receiving the present. How to communicate with them. Show them your thoughtfulness. Make the person a priority and speak purposefully. Actions to take to show them your love. Give thoughtful gifts and gestures. Recognize that small things matter in a big way, and express gratitude when receiving a gift. Things to avoid: unenthusiastic gift receiving and forgetting special occasions. The third love language is acts of service. If your love language is acts of service, you value when your partner goes out of their way to make your life easier. Things like bringing you soup when you're sick, making you coffee or tea in the morning, or doing the dishes if you had a busy day at work. This love language is for people who believe that actions speak louder than words. How to communicate with them. Use action phrases like "I'll help," and be sure to show them that you're with them and partnered with them. Actions to take to show them your love. Do chores together. Make them breakfast in bed, and go out of your way to help alleviate their daily workload. Things to avoid: lacking follow-through on small or large tasks, and making the requests of others a higher priority over them. The fourth love language is quality time. People whose love language is quality time feel the most adored when their partner actively wants to spend time with them and is always up for hanging out together. They particularly love when active listening, eye contact, and full presence are prioritized hallmarks in the relationship without distractions of television, phones, or any other outside interference. How to communicate with them. Be sure to have uninterrupted and focused conversations, and one-on-one time is critical. Actions to take to show them your love. Create special moments together. Take walks and do small things with your partner, and take them on a weekend getaway. Things to avoid: distractions when spending time together, and long times without one-on-one time together. The fifth love language is physical touch. People with physical touch as their love language feel loved when they receive physical signs of affection like kissing, holding hands, cuddling, and sex. Physical intimacy and touch can be incredibly affirming and serve as a powerful emotional connector for people with this love language. How to communicate with them. Use nonverbal communication like body language and touch to express love. Actions to take to show them your love. Show physical affection often by hugging, kissing, and holding hands, and make intimacy a thoughtful priority. Things to avoid. Physical neglect or abuse, and receiving affection coldly.
I really hope you enjoyed this video and maybe even learned something about your own love language or your partner's love language. And if you don't happen to know what your partner's love language is, definitely sit down and have a conversation with them and see what they characterize their own love language is. Because it's definitely important to put intention into your love languages, and that'll allow your relationship to thrive and grow. And be sure to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.